Alright guys, time for some more Payback 2014 prediction game videos. I bring to you my simulation and my detailed prediction for the Divas Championship match that is going to take place this Sunday at Payback. It is going to be the champion Paige versus the challenger Alicia Fox. And speaking of Alicia Fox, she actually got this opportunity, this title shot against Paige by beating Paige in, you guessed it, a non-title match on Raw. It was last week, I think. So yeah, there's, and I was just talking about this. It's, it happens a lot where, the number one contender is often determined by a non-title victory over the champion. Now, in this case though, Alicia Fox's non-title victory isn't just any non-title win. See, it wasn't just any match at any place. Alicia Fox beat Paige, first of all, in her home country of England. On top of that, she was the first, that victory made Alicia Fox the first diva to defeat Paige since Paige debuted on the main roster and became Divas Champion. So that's two big things so far, making it not any ordinary, non-title victory over the champion that leads to a title match. The third thing is, in that match, she actually kicked out of the Paige Turner, which is the same move that Paige used to win the Divas Championship in the first place from the former Divas Champion AJ, who had been the champion for, had been the longest reigning Divas Champion. So, this victory that Alicia Fox got was actually a pretty big victory. I mean, if it was, on any other episode of Raw, and if she hadn't kicked out of the Paige Turner, then maybe it wouldn't be as big of a victory, but it was pretty big. Anyways, and the weirdest thing is, a couple weeks back, like before that victory, you wouldn't really think that Alicia Fox would be next in line for a championship match against Paige, out of all people, because after Paige won the Divas title, one of her first opponents, actually, Alicia Fox might have been Paige's first opponent after she won the title, I'm not sure. I think she was either the first opponent or the second one. I know they faced off twice, maybe 3 times. I'm not counting the one on Raw where Alicia Fox, recently won. But I know Paige faced off against Alicia Fox on main event, and she might have faced off against Alicia Fox on Superstars as well, or another episode of Raw. Basically, Paige beat Alicia Fox twice. So it didn't seem like Alicia Fox was going to get a title match against Paige soon. I thought maybe even AJ would come back and challenge Paige for the title, or invoke a rematch clause before Alicia Fox could get a shot at the title. So it is pretty weird to see, somebody that the champ just beat in two non-title matches, get a title match. But then again, like I said, she got a pretty big non-title victory over the champion. Now, as far as Alicia Fox's chances, that's the important part here. That's the important thing. Does Alicia Fox stand a chance here of winning the Divas title? In my opinion, I think her chances are, and I've mentioned this, better than Tamina. But regardless of who it is, right now, at this point in time, where AJ is not, on TV, I don't think anybody is going to take the title away from Paige right now. Because ever since Paige won the championship, from AJ's been gone. She's been away. If AJ was there, then, she'd be able to invoke a rematch clause and they'd have a rematch. But, that storyline has kind of been put, on the side right now since AJ, is taking some time off. So, I'm fully expecting when AJ returns, the storyline, the feud between Paige and AJ, reignites or restarts. AJ needs to get her payback. She was the longest reigning Divas champion, and then all of a sudden, you know, this NXT diva comes in and, you know, wins the title off of her. A title she's held for so long, and all the other divas on the roster just couldn't take it away from AJ, and then just like that, you know, Paige takes it away. So what I'm trying to say here is that until AJ, you know, comes back and invokes her rematch clause against Paige, I think my answer to, you know, any match Paige has for the championship is going to remain the same, where I think Paige is going to retain the title. Because, you know, let's say Alicia Fox wins this match, you know, it doesn't really make sense. Like, when AJ returns, I'm thinking she returns at Money in the Bank. You know, she's going to want a rematch for the Divas title. But at the same time, you know, she does want a match, you know, with Paige. Paige is the one that took the title away from AJ. So, it only makes sense for her to get that payback, you know, on Paige while she's still Divas Champion. If she's not still Divas Champion, it's kind of like, it's a kind of a weird situation where, you know, the Divas title, you know, is in Alicia Fox's hands, but the person that beat AJ for that championship is Paige, and AJ still hasn't used her rematch clause. It's just not likely, in my opinion. And like I said before, from now until when AJ returns, really I think, you know, any feud Paige is put in, where she defends the Divas Championship, is like a placeholder feud until we get Paige versus AJ for the Divas title. So, anyways, that is pretty much it for my detailed prediction for the Divas Championship match. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, you can click that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it, and I'm out. See you guys.